Watch this fucking movie. Watch Wolfwalkers. It's good. Is Wolfwalkers gay?
Is Wolfwalkers gay? The question everyone wants to know.
Maybe?
Is Wolfwalkers the lesbian version of Luca?
I didn't anticipate monster movies to be the new queer genre, but apparently if people are turning into monsters or animals in a magical fashion and not within a horror movie, then it's queer.
Pretty queer. Okay, Wolfwalkers. It starts out in Ireland, and there's this girl character named Robin, and she goes and she wants to kill wolves with her dad, but then she goes and she accidentally shoots her little bird friend, and then so this girl takes this bird away into the woods, and there's wolves everywhere, and she goes... I'm so bad at this.
And she goes
and she gets... I got sidetracked. Her dad takes her away, but eventually she goes back to the woods.
No, well, I mean, her dad tries to send her away. Yeah, her dad tries to send her back. And then she's like, fuck that, I'm releasing the sheep. And then she goes back into the woods and gets stuck in a trap.
Yeah. And then she finds this wolf, and the wolf bites her.
To try and get her out of the trap.
And then she follows the wolf back to its den, where there's a lot more wolves in this, like, magical, cool area. And then the wolf turns into the girl who saved her bird earlier. And then that's where the plot really begins.
Yeah, that's where we get into spoilery shit. I mean, it's already all kind of spoilery. But yeah, pretty much. She's like, oh, fuck, cool, wolf people, and then they vibe for a while and become sort of besties, and then they brush, Robin brushes wild wolf girl's hair, and it's super cute.
It's really cute.
And then they don't go. Robin goes home, sleeps, becomes wolf in the nighttime, but, like, she doesn't become wolf, like, she falls asleep and astral projects into wolf form.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they go and they party and they vibe and it's cute and wholesome.
It's like the best scene in the movie when she first goes and she sees Maeve, and they go and they run through the woods together as wolves and have a blast. Yeah. And this really cute song plays, and they're just really cute.
It's really cute.
And their wolf designs are so pretty and delightful.
Yeah.
And then after that, stuff goes down because you find out that Maeve's mom is being held captive by the people in the town, and then they have to save her, and then they do, and then they go, and then the dad, the main character, Robin's dad, he gets turned also into a Wolfwalker.
Damn, you jumped straight to the end.
Yeah. I don't want to take, this doesn't need to take too long. Just going over a brief one.
Okay, I guess you're right. I got a little overzealous. But it doesn't matter. It's a good movie. Watch it. Watch the fucking movie. Put this before everything else.
Everything.
I say.
I like this movie a lot.
Me too.
It's a really good movie.
You should read off your notes because you actually took notes.
Do you want me to read off my notes in order?
Okay, don't actually read off your notes, but, like, prompt us with your notes. What music do you think we should play in the background?
Irish music?
Something with flutes?
Yeah. No. I don't understand your obsession with flutes.
I love flutes. They're good.
Okay, let's start by talking about the character design.
The character design was good shit. Good quality stuff. I loved how everybody looked. I adored the way this entire movie looked.
I love the art style. It's so unique and beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love it a lot. It's kind of scratchy and, like, loose and free, and I think that goes along well with the theme of the movie.
Just like how 2D animation should be.
Yeah. Sorta.
Kind of. It's good. It's good. Oh, I love a good film that looks so unique and new. It's pretty.
Very pretty. And the character design was really cool. The shape language was really strong. There was a lot of framing in the movie, I noticed.
Framing?
Framing.
I wasn't paying attention to framing.
A lot of, what do you call when there's like lines in shots pointing to the character?
Pointies.
Wrong.
Guiding lines.
Directional lines. Guiding lines. Yeah, sure, whatever. But I found that there was a lot of those in even like the characters' designs, which was cool. Like in Meb. I think it's Meb. Meb's hair. In Meb's hair, all of like the lines pointed all to like her face, which automatically made you look at her dumb little face.
Her cute little face. I love her. I love all of the characters. I thought the dad looked really cool.
Yeah.
I thought the villain, although looking a bit like the guy from Pocahontas, the bad guy from Pocahontas, was still a very good looking, not good, well designed looking character.
Yeah.
The
whole movie's design was just really strong.
So strong.
It was good.
And I'm rocking those killer backgrounds where shit's flat back there for some reason. The perspective's just weird and I adore it.
And when things got intense in the movie, the backgrounds would change and like become more abstract, and like the colors would change, and there'd be like intense the scribbles and lines towards the characters or like away from them that would be like just really make it so much more intense and like pull you into the scene.
Yeah, or like when like scribbly black bars were on the sides of the screens and they'd like close in around the character or something because things were getting intense and it's like the whole room got smaller, like that anxious kind of feeling, and I love it. And
I liked how in like some parts of the movie there was like the screen would like divide like comic book style. It kind of reminded me of like Into the Spider-Verse in some of the scenes, and I don't know, I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch that shit. So what else do your notes say, hon? Cut out the part where I call you hon.
How did you like how the wolves looked? Like there was like the two main characters as wolves, but all the other wolves were just the exact same and didn't have very much personality, but like as a whole they had a big personality.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
I like that. I thought that was really cute, and I thought it, like you said while we were watching the movie, I thought it was delightful how they moved like water.
They always did. It was really cool. They would like come on this big bunch and how they like flowed together so well, and it was like water like. It was cool. It was like Mab's hair. I think that all the characters had really cool noses.
Noses?
Noses.
Noses?
I like their noses. The dad had a strong nose. His face was like the epitome of a Roman nose.
Oh yeah, no, I love the dad's face. I thought he was very handsome.
Yeah, and like the two main characters, they looked so different from each other, but like it was cool. It was like contrasted each other really well. It was nice. And the villain, like the main antagonist's nose was cool too.
Yeah.
I like this face.
Okay, they had good noses. You're right. Good noses all around. Delightful. I loved how the dad looked in general. I think he was my favorite design personally. I felt like he's so big and strong. Like just a big boy. Big meaty man. And like it felt right, you know?
Yeah.
The daughter, the main character, was just so small next to him, and it was like, yes, this father figure is cool looking.
Now, let's talk about what we're all anxiously awaiting to discuss.
What we already implied, I suppose.
Yeah. Is this movie gay?
Did we accidentally watch another gay movie?
Did we?
I don't know.
I think kinda.
Kinda. It's a little bit different of a circumstance.
It's not quite
Because
as
the
heavy.
characters are a lot younger and there's a lot less implying.
But I also feel like it was still a metaphor. I mean, in our interpretation.
Yeah, like
To
it
that.
could be interpreted as that. Because, like, you stop and reflect on it, and if either one of those characters was a guy, it would be instant shippage, no matter the age.
Yeah.
It would be like, bam, boy and girl fall in love, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter how fucking young you are, they will ship male protagonist and female protagonist in any film, no matter the age.
It's true. So why should it be any different if it's two girls?
Yeah, and they were real cute, and it was cute how she brushed her hair.
And then put the flower in it.
Yeah.
And it was, I think, okay, at the very end of the movie, the mom and the dad have pretty much the same scene where he puts a flower in the mom's hair, like the dad does.
Mhm.
And which might not mean anything in like romantically, but it's like a parallel to earlier in the movie when Robin puts a flower in Maeve's hair.
Yeah. It's cute. I like all of that. Oh, it's so delightful. I have a thought and I'm gonna forget it, but
Say it.
okay. Well, it doesn't relate to the queerness, but I
Doesn't
want to
matter.
keep talking about the queerness.
We can go back.
to it.
Edit together.
Oh, I wanted to say that I really like this movie for having people turn into spirity, magic-y wolf folk and then no takesies backsies. Because I feel like when I was growing up and I'd watch a lot of movies, people would get turned into funny things, or like people would magically become things, and at the end of the movie, like, the protagonist wouldn't be anymore, even though, like, supporting cast members were or something. I don't know.
Right.
It's hard to describe, but I feel like a lot of movies took away the cool wolf powers that I thought were super neat when I watched movies as a kid, and I was always super disappointed that they'd be like, yes, the end of the movie has come, our hero can no longer be a monster. But it's like, no, they were cooler like that.
Yeah.
Like that, like they grew as a person like that. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was enjoyable.
And like I really loved to see in the movie that the main character, she goes through such a major change in her life, and a lot of people would react quite badly to that, I think, but she really embraced it in the movie and like learned to accept and love herself pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, she like became so loyal to these new people that were now her people, and I think that was really beautiful.
Yeah. And I'm saying I was expecting that whole finale, especially after the dad became a Wolfwalker too. I was sitting there and I was like, they're gonna do a takesies backsies. They're gonna like they're gonna revive the mom, and then the mom's gonna be like, thanks for your help, homies, and like
Right.
take away all their shit and they go their separate ways. But
Mhm.
like instead it was a really delightful ending where they all just had a good time. They all just vibed together and were wolf people.
A really good ending, a really happy ending. In Luca, I can't help but compare it, but like in Luca, I loved that movie, but the ending didn't make me feel satisfied quite. Like I felt sad that the two main characters were being separated.
Yeah.
But in this movie, the two main characters stay together and are like best buds / potential love interests in the future maybe. And they're like wolves together, and they go and they howl together, and they're all playing, and it's all cute.
Yeah. It's very delightful. I love it a lot. God, I had a thought, but it just totally went. It just went away. It was a decent thought, too. It'll come back to me eventually.
I think that the movie was like a big theme in the movie was freedom and like self-acceptance too, but like freedom was a big part of the movie, I think, because
Yeah.
there was a lot of like prison or cage themes in the movie, like the main characters being trapped in this town that was like a dungeon that was holding them and making them be like these certain types of people, and like angry wolf hating people.
Yeah.
But like the freedom was being in like the wilderness as these wolves, and I think that is cool that they were able to achieve that in the end.
Yeah, and everything. I mean, I don't know if to even like look into this that much, but like everything in the town was so rigid. Like the whole town, all the buildings, and like most of the people, like the guards and stuff, and the dad, and the protector man, and the whole town shape, everything is like squares.
Yeah, like
and triangles.
straight pointy lines.
Yeah, and then you go in the forest, and everything is just fluid and like
loose and
sketchy.
Like, yeah.
And then when they turn into wolves, you can see like the structure lines.
Yeah.
And they
really
just
cool.
move like fluid. And instead of like more rigid like a lot of those guards did.
Yeah. Oh, it was really beautiful.
Yeah, it was a good looking movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like the fight scene at the end, the kind of fight.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, and I love that the dad became a Wolfwalker. I just thought that was neat.
Mm-hmm. He was intense looking.
Yeah.
He tore a piece off the villain.
Yeah.
What's the villain? What did they call the villain?
Protector man.
Protector man.
Protector man. Asshole protector. Oops. Not.
He is though.
I mean, he's an asshole, but he's not a protector of assholes.
Oh, kinda.
Okay, yeah, sort of. He is. Ah, yeah. Weird movie.
You know what I want to know?
What?
I want to know two things. I want to know who Robin's mom is and who Maeve's dad is, or if she has a dad, or like how.
Maybe the dad is the wolves. Okay, that's weird. Never mind. Take it back.
Do you think she was born a Wolfwalker, or do you think her mom bit her as like a baby and made her into one?
I think she was born it. I think. Maybe.
I want to know the lore of this movie. The lore of the lore. This movie is lore. It's like, I like this movie.
It's good. It's good. Did you have any other notes?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I liked?
What?
I liked that when Robin first went to the wolf den, she was there, and it like foreshadowed the villain's death when she was running away because she thought she was like the enemy to the wolves, so she was running away from them, and she like went to the ledge and like looked down at all the jagged rocks and was in the same spot the villain was when like he died and stuff. But I don't know, I think that was cool, and then that was foreshadowing to the end, one of the last scenes.
Yeah, I liked how the villain was just like, okay, take me, Jesus. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of all these fucking wolves.
It was interesting to me how much they did mention religion in the movie.
Yeah.
I feel like they don't often do that with animated movies, like so directly, but they did.
They talked a lot about God
Yeah.
and godly things.
Well, the villains did.
Well, the villain did, yeah. And then she was like, oh, but Wolfwalkers. And he was like, do not talk about pagan bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh, fuck. And he was like, the stock's for you, because he's a little slut. And he puts everybody in the stocks like a slutty little kinky whore.
I have to keep that in, and because there's no transition between the good talk and you bad talking. So I have to keep that in, and it's not good.
No. Bird. No, we're not talking about the bird until I'm done talking about how this villain likes bondage.
Does he?
No. I'm just kidding. He puts everybody in like cages in the stocks and stuff.
That's true.
He's a rigger. He's a rigger and a sadist.
Maybe a god-loving rigger and sadist.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's get into some of the side characters.
Yeah.
The bird.
The bird is the only side character.
That's not true. There's that old man that tells her Wolfwalkers are real. We love him.
Yeah, he's an ally.
Yeah.
Okay, we've
a queer
addressed
ally.
him.
And the bird is that moment where she accidentally hits the bird with her arrow, and it's so gut-wrenching because
Audible gasps
everywhere
in
it was
the room.
so upsetting, so emotional, because like you don't barely know these characters yet, but it's so intense, and the screen goes all like blah around her head. And it's like,
and you don't want the bird to die because
no,
it's cute.
It's so cute.
And very good bird friend.
Very good.
Bird friend, honestly the best.
We love
ever.
him.
We love him. Does he make it to the end of the movie? Where does he go for the last, like,
I don't remember seeing him in the
20
last
minutes?
scene, but I feel like he's probably like flying around and we just didn't notice him.
Yeah, probably. I think the mom was big and cool.
I agree.
Big mama.
I really love Mabe's character design and her hair, and when she moved or was like sitting, all you could see was this little like spit of fire.
Yeah. She was good. She was very good.
She was
I like her.
cutie.
I like her mom.
She didn't have eyebrows.
She did. Maybe they were blonde.
She had red hair.
So? Don't make me piss in your mouth for being a bad girl. Don't look at me like that, kid. Okay, well, thank you for listening and maybe watching us draw. We'll be back with something else eventually when we have the time.
Something a little cursed.
Or
a little crazy.
Or something a little crazy was last week.
I don't think
Or
it
the
will
week
be.
before.
Oh my god.
Or the week before. I don't know when these are all coming out.
Nah.
I don't know when we'll have the time.
It's fine. This weekend.
Okay. I guess if they're shorter now, it's less trouble.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed more queer movies that is all like kind of queer.
Kind of queer.
Sort of queer. Possibly interpreted as queer.
It was totally accidental too. We didn't mean for this to happen.
No, but we did, and we're happy about it. And
Super happy.
And well, watch this movie. It's really fucking good. Beautiful 2D animation. Frick.
If you don't watch this movie, soot is gonna piss in your mouth.
I'm gonna piss in your mouth.
And that's it. We're hanging up. Goodbye, world.
Oh no.